Hi, JG is here, and for this bass guitar lesson, what we're gonna learn is "Stir It Up" by Bob Marley and the Wailing Wailers. And this song is in the key of A. So, oh, by the way, I'm gonna divide this video bass guitar lesson in two parts. One is for those that have already been playing the bass guitar for a while, so I'm just going to be quick with the explanation of what is happening, and after that I will go into more detail for the beginner bass guitarist. So what we have in the beginning of the song, right in the beginning, is just holding the A here on the top string on the 5th fret, and then the D on the 3rd string, 5th fret, and then on the same string on the 7th fret, your E. And that's the chord progression that is that you have throughout the song. It's an A, a D, and an E, and 2 bars on E. So so it's actually 2 bars on A for 2 bars, 1 bar of D, 1 bar of E. And what is happening in the chorus for the bass is you're pretty much just playing the triads with a little variation here and there in terms of rhythm, but it's pretty much always the same thing. So here what you have is a top string, and then here is a top string on the 5th fret, and then this note here, which is a C sharp on your 4th fret on the 3rd string, and then the 5th fret, and then back to the 4th fret. So that's what you have for your A chord. And then when it changes to D, you have, so it's your triad on D, and then you play the triad, and then you come back to the major third of D, and then you do the triad on E triad. So you have triad on A, triad on D, triad on E. Alright, so that's your A, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, and then you do this sort of an approximation to your D, and then you do the triad, and then come back there. Alright, that's what you have. And then in the verses, what you have is just, although the guitar and the piano is still playing the 1-4-5, the A, D, and E, the bass guitarist is just playing an A and a D in terms of highlighting notes. So what he's doing is, that's your A, and then he does the same for a D. So what you have is the root note A, you play twice the B here on the 7th fret, and then the major third on the 4th fret on the 3rd string, back to the A. Right? And then you do the same, exactly the same thing, but starting here on the D, on your third string on the 5th fret. Right? And that's the song. Alright, and it's just really changing between these two sections. So if you didn't quite understand this, keep watching the video, because now I'm going to explain everything in detail. You're going to start by playing this note, which is on the 5th fret on the top string, and that's your A. So the key of the song is A, and that's your first note. And then you play the major third, which is your first finger on the 4th fret on the 3rd string, like that. So you play the A twice. The second time you play the A, you go straight away to your D, to your C sharp here on the 4th fret, and then you move it up a semitone with your second finger, like that. Okay, and then you come back to your major third here on the 4th fret. So far you have Okay, so that is what the bass player is doing while everyone else is playing the A chord. So that's your A, highlighting your A. And then you do this. 4th fret to the 5th fret here, still on the 3rd string. And this is when the chord changes to D, and that's your D. And here, once you reach this, you're gonna do your triad, which is here, your major 3rd of D, and then your 5th here on the 7th fret on the 2nd string as well. Just like here, your major 3rd is on the 2nd string here on the 4th fret, and here is on the 7th fret on the 2nd string with your 4th finger. So that's your major triad for D. Then you come back to this note here, which is your F sharp on the 4th fret, 2nd string. After that, so to recap what we have so far, A. Alright, and then is D, the triad. Back to this note. Once you reach this note, then you're going to change your finger position, your hand position actually, to be here with your 2nd finger on the 7th fret on the 3rd string. That's your E. And here you play the triad, the E triad, which is root on the top string, on the 3rd string, 7th fret, and then 1st finger on the 6th fret on the 2nd string, and then here you reach with your 4th finger on the 9th fret on the 2nd string. So you have that major triad. Just like the major triad here, it's the same shape. So if you haven't yet watched the video on the triads, the major and the minor triad, I suggest you watch it, because this is going to be, it's much easier to understand this and to actually play it if you have already practiced it. So to recap the whole thing, this chorus part, start there. The major triad of D, go back to this note here, the F sharp on the 4th fret. Okay, this is the 4th fret. And then you change your finger position here to play your E triad. So you see, play it again. So that is your verse, your chorus. And then the verse is easier. The verse, you're gonna play an A and a D. So you're gonna highlight the A chord and the D chord. And for that, you're gonna, just like in the previous section, you start with your 2nd finger on the 5th fret here on the top string, and you play that note once. And then with your 4th finger, you reach here on the 7th fret, this note, which is a B, and you play it twice. So you have, okay, once here, twice here on the 7th fret. And then your 1st finger will reach here, your major 3rd here, a major 3rd of A, which is on the 4th fret, 1st finger, 4th fret, 3rd string. Alright, so there, twice here, once here, and you come back to E, to A, sorry. So you have, okay, A, B, B, C sharp, A, do, 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 and then you hold it. And then you're going to do exactly the same thing, but starting on the 5th fret, but now on the 3rd string, which is your D. Alright, so once here on your D, twice here on your E, with your 4th finger on the 7th fret, once here on your F sharp, with your 1st finger on the 2nd string on the 4th fret, and then you come back to your D on the 5th fret on the 3rd string. So that's your verse, is just these two parts. can't do everything at the same time. So let's play along a little bit now.